Warning. 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 If you're offended by the following words, then you can fuck off. This is Smackmouth Podcast, where we deserve a smack in the mouth after everything we say. The number one DIY podcast starts now. Hello and welcome, my podcast world. What is up? Mickey Mouth talking to you. My buddy Eli, the podcast guy, sitting right next to me.
Hello, podcast world.
What is cracking, Eli?
Not much. It's just another beautiful rainy day.
Yeah, rainy. It's been raining for about 5 days straight.
Yeah.
I can't complain, though. I mean, shit, we haven't had rain all summer.
Yeah. Satan's asshole 1 minute.
Yeah.
Freaking
Hell's
wall
sun
of
on the
rain,
next,
yeah.
dude. And when it rains, it's immediately evaporated up into the air, so it's dense, humid shit. It's horrible.
Yeah. It rained on me in like one part of our area yesterday, and I had to go right back to that area. I was like, holy fuck. I cannot breathe right now.
No shit. And then it's coming down in sheets, too, like thick shit.
Yeah,
where you got to pull over if you're driving on the highway.
Yeah. Unless you're, a seasoned driver.
Yeah.
I hate when people don't know how to drive in the rain.
Right.
It's probably
Yeah.
a huge pet peeve of mine. Anyways, let's hit them with some links, man.
Links. Oh, fuck. Yeah, hit us on Facebook, facebook.com/smackmouth. Hit us on Twitter, twitter.com/smackmouthpod.
Hit us up on email. That's going to be smackmouthpodcast@gmail.com.
That's correct. And we got YouTube. That's where you're going to find our show.
Yeah, we're actually going to work on some more links here pretty soon, but we'll get those to you. We're gonna try out some iTunes.
Yeah, we're going to syndicate this shit all over different platforms.
Maybe some Stitcher, Beyond Pod. Anyways, we'll let you guys know for that one.
Right. We're kind of sitting around with no agenda, as per usual. We've got a few things to talk about. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's been a week already, that's for sure. How was your week, Eli?
It actually was kind of a weird week. We've been slow at work, so...
Nobody's ordering any pizza?
Well, that's actually the thing is Wednesday and Thursday, we had like these big orders, and I got both of them. So, made lots of money,
nice,
but was pretty bored doing it. Yeah.
Few and far in between.
And the rain came in on one of those, when you've got to make like 5 different trips to your car, and it decides it wants to rain all hell on you after the first trip.
Yeah.
So that was pretty much my week. Let's see. Last night I had been planning for like a month now to go to this concert, and the band canceled. And I didn't even know.
What band? Was it a local band or was it?
No, they're this band out of Tennessee. They're really good. I don't want to tell you guys their name because I don't want you to think that they're bad people for canceling.
Oh yeah, okay.
But anyway, so I'm all.
Why'd they cancel?
I don't know.
Well, then maybe they are bad people. Maybe they're just like fuck making.
No, I doubt it. So we're all getting ready to go, and then Facebook is blowing up with this other band that's supposedly playing. So I called the promoter girl.
Yeah. And
she told me, yeah, Facebook was right. Their posters were wrong. So I've got it in my mind to like go listen to this like country folk type music.
Okay.
So I've been looking forward to that for like a month now. Well, so we end up. That doesn't happen, so we go to this other show, which is like a metal show. And we were there for all of 45 minutes because I had it in my mind to listen to one type of music.
Right.
Just was not
you wanted bluegrass.
Yeah,
I want the bluegrass.
Yeah, just was
Ain't
not
feeling anything else.
Yeah, I just wasn't in the mood for what was actually going on. So not a whole lot, It looks like another old man weekend.
Oh, yeah, I hear you. Well, I haven't done a whole lot either. Just kind of low-key waiting on payday, You know how that goes.
Oh, yeah.
Chilling.
Had to deal with a computer virus yesterday.
That was a bitch. We were supposed to record the podcast yesterday. We were getting shit ready, and I was playing around making a video intro for our show, and I ended up downloading what would be like a button bar, you would call it, like something that you can put on your desktop and queue up sound effects so that we could have some more fun on the podcast.
Yeah.
But I downloaded this file. It was a corrupt file and loaded it. Tried to fix this shit. Took me, well, first of all, I was up all night working on the art for the video, and I was working on the video. Finished the shit, got it uploaded to YouTube at about 7 a.m. So this is about the time I realized I got a virus. Viruses are not easy to fix. I know this from experience, you know. So I've figured I better not go to sleep. I better just try to. By the time I was done fucking around with the YouTube video, my wife's alarm was going off. It was time for her to go to work. So I was like, fuck it, I'll just stay up.
Yeah.
You know, but we ended up, I ended up tearing down my computer operating system bit by bit and fucked up some shit. And I was running Windows 8. Luckily, I had a free upgrade to Windows 10.
Yeah.
So I upgraded to Windows 10 thinking that'll fix everything. Yes, you know.
Right.
It was some weird adware virus, spyware shit that was hijacking the internet browser, wouldn't let me log on to anything. It was a, I don't know. Every time I try to click on a link, it would bring me to this, your computer is infected, call this number, blah, blah, blah. And it wouldn't shut down, and it was pretty vicious. And hold on a second, I dropped my phone. So when I freaking got done with tearing down the operating system, I said, fuck it, I'm just going to load Windows 10. So I loaded Windows 10, got it running and configured, logged onto the internet, same shit going on. So I'm like, fuck. And now, because I deleted a file, I couldn't log on to anything. It was bad.
A cluster.
Yeah, it was calling it a proxy file could not locate or some shit. And so I had to do some search on the iPhone and keep it on, using the phone for the computer to try and figure out how to do this. Hopefully I didn't have to download any shit. I didn't. I just changed a couple settings and it let me connect, thankfully. And now I've got antivirus and Windows 10. So
yeah,
everything is working.
Suck.
But yeah, I ended up losing our voice meter, which is the program that we route all our audio through into our recording software. And there was just no having it yesterday. And by the time I got it all fixed, it was 5 p.m. I had to go pick my wife up from work, and it was
fuckery.
Yeah, fuckery, totally. So,
yeah, that's horrible.
It was headache. I had the worst headache too. That's what.
Yeah, I remember back up in the dial-up days when we all used to run like LimeWire and all this other shit.
Yeah.
So like you would go to download a song and then you go to open it up and this little smiley face comes up and then like it makes you think that everything's getting erased from your computer. Man, that happened to me once. I'm like, fuck, fuck, my parents are gonna kill me and shit. But then like it was over and I mean I shit myself. Like
I know.
I was like, my parents are gonna
especially
cut my head off.
When we were younger, computers were not something everybody had. I mean, it was like a commodity.
Yeah, exactly.
Computers, now everybody's got one. You got one in your pocket.
Yeah. You had to be white and like upper middle class just to have
right?
a computer.
Well, upper middle class nonetheless.
Yeah.
I mean, it was difficult though because dial-up shit. I mean, I remember AOL.
Oh, yeah.
It was horrible. Now you go back to it thinking, oh, what the hell? Why would anybody want to waste time like that? I mean, I remember waiting for pictures to load when it was like 1 a.m. I was trying to look at porn or something at mom and dad's house, and everybody was asleep. But, here comes this porno picture, and her forehead's loaded, and now her eyes loaded, and now her nose is loaded, and shit, I'm waiting here hoping mom doesn't come downstairs waiting for this picture to load so I can print the fucker out. Don't forget to delete your browser history, kids.
Oh, yeah. It's real funny because we had this computer lady come tell us about computers when I was younger.
Yeah.
And one of the things was, like, she was going to show us how to delete our history.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, what kind of shit are you trying to teach us? You're already telling us how to delete our history.
Oh, gosh.
I'm like 8 years old, lady.
Well, hey, I mean, I guess they're watching out for you. I mean, look at who knew. I mean, deleting your history is something you should probably do on a regular basis because everything is peddled to the NSA.
Oh, yeah. Well, you can cookie out and proxy out your computer,
I just
too.
proxied out. That's the only reason I was allowed to get back on the fucking internet was because I changed my proxy settings to not use one.
Yeah, exactly. If
What's that mean?
Well, it's like if you...
I'm doing shit to my computer. I have no fucking clue what it is.
You ping out your computer, which basically it's like you've filled up the history, and so it's kind of like your iPhone, like if you can't download anything, you go get rid of some emails and you're good.
Right.
Or like me, just go get rid of some downloaded podcasts and shit. But anyways, you can fill up your search history and it slows your computer down.
Oh, yeah.
Greatly.
Okay. Right.
And like when you pick up
all
cookies,
that shit stores in your temporary folders.
Yeah, and when you pick up cookies and shit from the internet, those will slow down your computer. So it's always good to delete your history. And
Internet usage 101,
Yeah.
folks. You know, delete
Yeah.
your shit. Delete your shit. Don't save your passwords.
And never, ever, ever leave the internet running overnight. If you think about like your Wi-Fi and your IP address and stuff, your IP address changes every time you get on the internet.
Okay.
So like if you leave that up overnight and you go to sleep, it's kind of like leaving a window wide open in your house. That's how people get hacked and all their information and stuff. And I mean, like you said, the NSA is going to get whatever they fucking feel like anyways.
You know,
but
there's no stopping them. I mean, they're probably listening to us live right now as we're recording this recorded show.
Exactly. So when you send us email at smackmouthpodcast@gmail.com, say hey to the NSA for us.
You know they're reading it.
Oh, yeah, they're definitely reading it.
You guys want to shoot us an email, for real, do that, though. Again, it's smackmouthpodcast@gmail.com. Drop us a tweet, twitter.com/smackmouthpod or facebook.com/smackmouth. Interact with us all like that. Catch our new episodes on our YouTube channel. It's, there's no name to it, but if you search Smackmouth Podcast, we pop up.
That's right.
So do all that shit and keep up to date with us and interact with us. Let us know what you want to hear us talk about a little bit. We'd like to interact with you that way. You know, we can keep it interesting for you.
Yeah.
You know, just because we find something cool and interesting or, you know, worth talking about doesn't mean you will. I mean, we want to grow our audience, so
exactly.
We want to cater it to you.
And, you know, if you like us and whatever and you follow us on all this other stuff, give us a share.
Yeah, share it.
Much appreciated.
You know, I mean, and if you think we're a little too hardcore on the language, fuck you. Don't listen.
Yeah, we're not making you listen.
No.
You got all the warnings, the NSFW and the R rating and whatever.
So
I mean, we're not bad people. We cuss a lot.
Yeah.
Hey, you know, they actually did a study where, you know, they used to say that people that cuss a lot were, you know, uneducated or whatever.
Right.
Well, they just released a study that actually the top 1% of the smartest people in the world actually cuss more than normal because we don't give a fuck.
right.
That's
true.
I don't fucking care what you think about.
I don't need to sugarcoat it because, I mean, if the truth hurts, fuck you.
I don't care. I don't care about what you think about my education. I'm actually pretty smart, I feel. So.
I'm educated. I mean, I have some education. I went to college a little bit. I mean, I got an associate's degree. I'm not fucking, you know, doc.
And fuck that, we got street smarts and common sense.
Right.
So
and street smarts and common sense will get you a lot farther in a lot of cases.
Exactly.
Than book smarts. College education is nothing more than a waste of time in my money. I mean, that's my opinion there. I fucking still paying for it. I'm in default on a couple of loans. It's like, give me a break. I'm going to be paying for this shit until I'm 50. I'm, 30 right now, so it's like I got another 20 years looking forward to paying these loans back. You know, I mean, I guess I'm glad I went to college because well, bless you. I'm glad I went to college because I got a lot of good experiences. You know, I met a lot of good people.
Yeah.
And,
well, the college system's a scam.
Totally.
That's all it is.
And it never used to be. It used to be for real. Get an education, get a good job, make good money. Now you get an education, you pay big money to get this education, which never used to be.
And you're in debt.
And you're in debt for 20 years after you fucking graduate. Because, face it, not everybody is going to be a doctor where they can pay their loans back in the first 2 years of their fucking career.
This is after 12 years of college.
Right.
So they have no life for these 12 years or whatever. Then they're a doctor. Then they really have no life. And and they're just in debt.
And it's, no kidding. I mean, I can't fathom having that much debt for college. I already had $30,000 worth of student loan debt.
Yeah.
For a fucking associate degree. And that was because the year that I decided to go to that college where they taught radio was the year that they privatized the fucker.
What's crazy is my parents scammed me into being in debt. My folks were like, there's no way you're going to make it through college without these student loans. But fuck yeah, I totally could have. I had a job the whole time.
But were you making enough to buy your books, buy your tuition, pay your rent?
Well, no, because here in Georgia we have the Hope Scholarship or whatever.
Okay.
And if you go to tech school through this Hope Scholarship, you don't have to have a certain GPA. You just have to pass.
Right. Okay.
So I mean, my college was paid for.
So you can be dumb as fuck and go to college. They're fucking.
My
cheap
student
for
loans
free.
paid for tattoos.
That's pathetic. But a wise use of your money, I guess. I mean, use it how you want to use it. If you you got your degree.
Hey, you know what? The tattoos will last forever, just like the debt.
But you got your degree, right? Oh, I thought
tech
you
school, man. It's different.
But
I would have had to. I got a certificate, but I wasn't certified to be working in the field that I went to work in.
Wow, that sucks.
Yeah. Well,
Oh, shit. Hold on. Hey, babe, you're on podcast. What's up? You're on Smackmouth. You're on Smackmouth. What's going on?
I'm on Smackmouth.
yes. You're on speakerphone, being recorded.
Oh, nice. Well, I'm at work, and
Working?
it's my
Yeah.
coworker's last day here, and he wants us to go to the Rookery tonight to have a beer.
You want to go for a beer tonight? We don't have any money, but shit, I'll go for company, whatever.
Hey, Nicole.
Yeah.
The Hummingbird opens at 4 o'clock. They run happy hour prices, $1 PBR and High Life all night.
Wow, happy
Oh,
hour
really?
prices at 4.
Yes.
Look at that. We should
Well, we may go
contact
there
them.
and then go to the Rookery.
You could do that.
Whatever.
Or we may just go there and stay there since they're $1 beers.
Yes.
Who's your coworker? Are they quitting to do?
It's Henry.
Oh, it's Henry. What's he gonna do?
He's moving to Atlanta to work in our Atlanta store.
Oh yeah, cool.
And his wife, who is a physical therapist, she has a job up there, making $160,000 a year.
Shit, I'd move too.
You know how convenient it
Hell
is that
yeah.
you just called us at this time, Nicole? Really convenient. We were just talking about money and student loans and debt
Yeah.
and shit.
Right.
Right?
So
I
you know,
know.
I got no money because I'm paying my student loans. Now you want to go for a beer? Oh, great.
It's $1
Right.
beer, man.
Well,
That's cool. But yeah, I mean, sure.
Yeah, that was- all right. Well, y'all have fun doing your podcast.
We'll do what we can.
Don't cuss so much.
Come on, it's part of the fun.
All right, whatever.
All right, I'll talk to you later.
All right, bye.
Bye. Fucking recording. Get a phone call. What are you gonna do? Might as well
Hey,
take
man,
it.
she was our first guest on the podcast.
Right on. I didn't know the speakerphone would show up so good on here. Wow.
Yeah.
Hey, anybody want to call us? Hit us up. We're gonna get a Google Voice number pretty soon. I think that'll work
Yeah.
pretty good. And then we'll let you know scheduled times to call.
Yeah, man, we can do this. That's where, you email us, Twitter us.
Gotta love improv, right? I mean, that was totally out of the blue. I should have had my phone on mute and ignored her ass, but you know, happy wife, happy life.
There you go.
Yeah. If it was anybody else, Eli, if it was you, I'd have fucking ignored it if I was
Oh,
recording.
that's fine.
you know.
Nah, man, that's your wife, dude. You never know.
I know, right?
I mean, something could be wrong. We might would have had to take the podcast on the road to go change a
Right.
fucking tire or something, you know?
We'll connect back with SoundCloud live as we go.
Yeah, exactly.
But, yeah.
Well, let's get this podcast started, man.
All right, I thought we already did that, but sure. What do you want to do? Well, I mean, shit.
You're listening to Smackmouth Podcast.
All right, we're going to get into some odd news, I guess. We got some news to
Yeah,
talk
we're
about.
gonna do this. This is a link. I've actually heard about this story, but if you guys haven't, I thought it was pretty interesting.
What are we going to do? We're going to post this link on our on the video description. You can find all the links we're going to be talking about.
Yeah, we got that. This one comes from UPI.com. This is in the odd news section. You hear good news all the time. I kind of like odd news, you know?
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I mean, it's entertaining news to me.
Yeah, so we got this Gaza, August 20th. This comes from UPI.com. Militant Palestinian Islamist group Hamas announced
Oh,
it-
yeah. Wait. Are you talking about the dolphin
I'm
they
talking
found?
about the spy dolphin,
Yeah,
dude.
this is crazy.
007. Or
This is crazy. They found a freaking dolphin.
a spy dolphin.
Yeah. Wait, who found it? Hamas found it?
Hamas found it, yes.
Yeah, it was an Israeli spy dolphin. Crazy shit. Check this out.
Yeah, it's a dolphin equipped with cameras and other devices. Hamas, based in Gaza, said the naval unit of its military wing discovered a dolphin equipped with cameras and other spying devices offshore and captured the animal.
That's crazy, dude. There's a picture of it on the internet here on this website where the link is. It's the dolphin's jumping out of the water. It's got a camera attached to his fin. I don't know if that's the dolphin
Or the camera.
or Photoshop shit, but I mean, it looks real.
But the Israeli government has not responded to the allegations. And the condition of the captured dolphin was unclear Thursday.
Nice.
Kind of weird. There's a lot of animal news lately.
Yeah. Hopefully the dolphin's cool. You know, nothing wrong with it. You know, maybe they've got nano particles controlling it, radio controlled type shit. I don't know.
I mean, I will say that dolphins can be assholes.
They're also man's best friend in the water. You freaking dive in and you drown, a dolphin will save your ass.
Yeah, so, I mean, you know, I guess with all the other animal news, this is kind of fitting. But, you know, it's pretty cool. Like, if you can teach an animal to be a spy, fucking do it.
Hell yeah.
You know, it's like if you had an army of zombies, send those to war.
Well, look, yeah, really. I mean, it's kind of biological warfare. I think that was like something in the Geneva Convention or some shit.
Fuck it, dude. If we had zombies, we'd use them.
Yeah, well, I suppose,
Yeah.
especially in secret. But this is hilarious. Moving on. In Australia, firefighters in Australia shared a photo from a rescue that involved taking apart a washing machine to free a guy. A guy was trapped inside up to his waist. Why? I don't know. Let's find out. Bankston Fire and Rescue officials said they were called to a home on the report of a 22-year-old man whose legs had been trapped inside the front-loading washing machine for at least 3 hours. Needless to say, he was cramped up, probably feeling shitty. Job was interesting, the crew said. They'd not performed a washing machine rescue before. They posted pictures on their Facebook page. Pictures are on the link, too. You can find this again in the description of the video. The post features images showing them taking apart the washing machine to free the man, who said he was calm, or they said he was calm but in pain during the extraction. They took about an hour to free the man. Wow.
Let's move on to theguardian.com. It's about Chauncey the goat, man. There's a New Orleans celebrity.
Yeah, I read that. That's crazy.
He apparently he survived Hurricane Katrina, and now everybody loves him.
But he's dead now.
Yeah, he passed away at the old age of 20 in
You don't want to
February.
eat a goat that old. I bet they just got bury that sucker.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did bury Chauncey in New Orleans, didn't they?
Yeah, apparently he was a genuine participant in many music and arts communities throughout his 10 years of life. Wait a minute.
What?
Throughout
10
he was
years
not
of his
20.
life.
He was not 20. He died on February 20th.
Oh.
He was 10 years.
Get it straight, man.
We're running a fucking podcast here. We're giving out bad information.
You got to do a fact check, man.
Hey, man, when you run the DIY podcast of the world.
You're DIYing it, so you got to put it on yourself to check the fucking facts. Nah, all right. So he died February 20th, 10-year-old goat. Good-looking goat, looked like a fun goat. Goats can be assholes, though.
Yeah, he went quickly and peacefully.
You said dolphins can be assholes, goats can be assholes, dude. I mean,
you ever see the baby goat videos where they're like running around knocking over the other baby goats?
Yeah, those are cute. You ever see those goat videos where the goat looks at you and goes,
The Usher one was my favorite. I like the System of a Down one too. Wake up!
right? Yeah, that's great.
Fucking goats. But let's see. Oh, as soon as he was born, basically the family that owned him had to escape after Hurricane Katrina.
Right,
they were
had to
part
evacuate.
of the evacuation
She
process.
had family in Texas.
Yeah.
So they went to Texas. They took the goat to Texas. Then at her mom's place, the goat got bit by a dog, and there was altercation, which caused her to leave her mom's, and she was staying at a farm for a little while.
And the goat cost her owners to get kicked out of their refuge home in Texas.
Right.
Apparently the goat pissed on some carpet, and so
Yeah.
they all got, kicked out.
I mean, it's not really a house-sized goat. I wouldn't put a goat in my house, tell you the truth, but people do. I mean, little lambs and shit, little miniature goats, they keep them like dogs.
Yeah.
You can't. I don't think you can house train them though.
No, you can't have
But I mean,
any
look what you
farm
can.
animal.
Shit. I mean,
That's where that whole saying where you're born in a barn.
you can fucking
like,
house train a pig, dude.
eh,
You can house train a pig.
not if you have stairs.
Really?
Yeah, pigs can walk upstairs, but not down them. It's the
No,
same
that's
as
a
a
cow.
cow. No, cows are the same too.
Really?
But pigs are the same. I guess hoofed creatures, they don't like stairs.
Well, that's weird.
I mean, it is real weird.
I'm gonna have to check into that fact checker.
I go up
Get
and
the
down
fact
stairs all the
checker.
time. I'm telling you.
We're gonna have to fucking get a fact checker in here so that they can be checking facts as we're spitting them.
Nah.
They can give us a thumbs
Man,
up and we can agree. Okay,
The
let's
two of
continue.
us getting together to do this is hard enough. One more motherfucker in here, Jesus Christ.
Right, I know.
And then he'd want microphone time.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Yeah,
We don't need that guy.
exactly.
We need the mic.
We need, yeah.
Fuck that guy.
The members of my band were like, when are you going to let us on the podcast? I'm like,
Never.
dude, I need more microphones.
No, we can patch him into Skype, dude.
Yeah, we could do that, but the one dude that brought it up, man, he's not very...
Hopefully your band members don't listen.
Nah, he listened to it. I had to tell him what a podcast was. We could probably get him
Oh,
hit
yeah.
to Skype. He's got a laptop. I bet we could do it.
I'm willing to put anybody on the show, so fuck. Hit us up
Yeah.
on Facebook, Twitter, Gmail. I'll give you the links right now. Facebook.com/Smackmouth, Twitter.com/SmackmouthPod, or gmail.com. Or email us at smackmouthpodcast@gmail.com. Right.
That's it.
And you can also subscribe to our YouTube channel. Keep up to date with the videos and the episodes. New episodes get notified every time we upload one.
Hey, and by the way, if you follow us on Facebook, Facebook has changed the way that they do things recently. And
I didn't notice.
So, well, we'll see. So if our podcast may
Are
be
you one of those
important-
guys? Are you one of those guys? Oh no, they changed Facebook again. I can't stand Facebook changes.
No, I just read a lot of shit
About what?
about everything. So
I mean, like,
okay, so say we have 100 followers.
what did they change on Facebook?
Okay, well that's what I'm saying, man.
Okay.
Give me a moment. So apparently, if you have like
You don't have to
100,
be such a bitch about it.
fuck you, dude. You're the one. It's not what I sound like ever, any day. No, if you have 100 followers, you post something on Facebook, maybe 15 or 20 will see it.
Right.
That's where they've changed.
Okay.
So the Facebook feed changes as, you know, to how many likes or comments or whatever you get. That's why a lot of times you'll get on it one day and post from 2 days ago are at the top of your feed.
Okay.
So if you go to our Facebook at Smackmouth Podcast, you can hit the follow first button. If you hit where it says following, if you click on that, it'll give you the options. If you put follow first, it's at the top of your feed for every time we post something new.
Oh, cool.
So if the podcast is something you want to keep up to date with, that would be how you do it.
Very cool. I didn't know that. Thanks for sharing.
Yes. Otherwise,
Sorry I gave you so much shit.
Yeah. Thanks, man.
I'm glad they changed that, though. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
That's a cool change.
So otherwise, we could have a new podcast for 3 days and you'd never know it.
Right, that's true. Other than the fact that we'll spam the shit out of you with our links to go
And
watch
I am
it.
Eli, the podcast guy. I do listen to a shit ton of podcasts.
Yeah,
That's all I do. So
He's the one who talked me into doing this shit.
yeah. So you know,
Why not?
I always my favorite podcast, I hit follow first because I like to know when there's a new podcast. And
Now, I mean, can you do that with things other than pages too? Do you
Yes,
know? You can do that with your friends.
yes, you can do it with your friends. I have it for my girlfriend. My girlfriend has it for me.
I just have. I know that I follow Nicole,
Right.
but that's been on there for a while.
Yeah.
So I mean, they changed it so that
Yeah, well,
It's
it's
different.
one of those things as Facebook is slowly moving towards they want you to pay for whatever content that you're getting.
fuck them.
Yeah, which is stupid, but
I mean, they're already advertising the shit out of stuff on the side. I mean, putting your friends like
Exactly.
this. Your friends like maxi pads.
Yeah.
You should like maxi pads.
trending now.
Right, you know,
Shit.
I mean that they're advertising. That's all advertising money that they're making. Why do they need to make any other money off of us?
Yeah, I'm
Not
not
to
even-
mention they put all these games out there that people are fucking addicted to. now.
Exactly.
And you're
I'm tired
spending
of
money on
fucking-
that shit.
I'm tired of fucking game requests, dude.
Some of them are cool though. I do have to say I'll play some fucking Candy Crush or I'll do something. I'll try new things because I get bored at work sometimes here and there. So I'll look for some new shit like Subway Surfers was pretty cool for me. And I get sick of shit quick though. You know.
I'm hooked on Angry Birds too right now.
I won't go back to Angry Birds. That shit pissed me off at like level 102.
Oh, dude, I'm stuck on level 100 for a week now.
Oh.
Fuck. It makes me so angry.
That's funny. You know, speaking of games, it's been a while since I've done any gaming, like really played anything. I've had the Wii for a while.
Oh,
and
yeah.
The Wii, I've just been using that for Netflix, and my Wi-Fi on the Wii, it's not working for some reason. It's just, it works for 5 minutes and shuts off, and you have to re-sign in, and every time, and it's like, fuck this.
Dude,
So-
that's my problem with HBO Go lately.
Oh, yeah?
For some reason, like I can run anything perfect.
Right.
But HBO Go, it's like it needs a higher bit rate or something.
Oh,
I don't understand it.
I don't know.
It has to load and do all kinds of shit all the time.
Right.
It's really annoying.
With the Wii, I got sick of all that disconnecting and took it apart. And we went and got an HDMI port for our phone,
Yeah.
so we can just use Netflix on the phone. I don't play the games, like I said. I mean, the battery's dead on the Wii all the time. So, and we have one
Yeah.
of those fucking. We bought because one of the animals, one of the dogs, ate the Wii sensor that plugs into the Wii.
Yeah.
So the nunchucks and shit wouldn't work unless we bought a replacement. So we bought, hey, let's buy the wireless one. That's cool, you know?
Right.
Well, we bought the wireless one. Well, that fucker eats batteries. I think it takes 8 batteries. Or maybe it's 4. Either way, the shit eats up the batteries in a day. That shit needs replaced.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the Wii sucks, though. I haven't done any gaming in a long time. Have you? Do you have a PlayStation, an Xbox, anything like that? I mean,
Yeah, we've got the PS4.
Oh, really?
But I mean, we really don't see PlayStation, man. They changed up their shit too. Everybody's changing their shit. Don't ever get comfortable when in the way of technology anymore.
Oh no, it's
your
gonna
PlayStation
be
Live account.
obsolete.
Yeah, your PlayStation Live account used to be free.
How are they gonna make money if they don't upgrade the shit and charge you for
Exactly.
those upgrades? I mean,
Well,
you
now
buy it
through
once
the-
and you're done. I don't think so.
Now through the PS4, if you want to talk shit to little 14-year-olds while you're shooting them in the face on Call of Duty, you have to pay for that now.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and it's set up to the way where if you put in your card one time, when it's time for that shit to renew, it comes out automatically. Has fucked me up twice now, dude.
Oh, bouncing checks. Shit. You know, but if it were to come down to it, I would be torn between the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One. I think I like the Xbox One. I've got a friend back in Michigan. He got one right when it came out, and it was freaking awesome. The sensors, using your hand to freaking...
Oh, yeah.
That's all
They have a,
awesome. You don't need a controller.
They have a workout program for
Right.
the Xbox One where it, like, judges your body temp and your heart rate.
I know. We did it. And it takes pictures of you when you're doing the obstacles, like you're running in place and jumping hurdles and shit, and trying to grab a rope and climb ropes and shit.
Yeah.
And you're getting your picture snapped every time you do something goofy looking, and you see it play back. You really look stupid.
Oh, yeah. You realize how fat you are.
Yeah, definitely.
I put on a T-shirt today, and I was like, okay, I could wear this shirt today. And then, like, 2 minutes later, I go back, and I'm like, no, not wearing this shirt.
Little tight in the belly area.
Yeah, don't hug me, shirt.
Right, yeah. That's funny. Yeah.
I'm at the point now where, like, I have to have 2 different size shirts.
What?
So, yeah, man, like, because, man, T-shirts aren't how they used to make them. Now they've made those, like, hip, trendy T-shirts that are, like,
yeah.
real thin and stuff. So I have to have an extra large when I get one of those because they'll shrink real fast. Like, one wash and it's shrunk.
You know how to get, what was it? I read something about how to get your clothes that have shrunk back to the normal size. Ice water or some shit like that. I don't remember. It involved ice water. And now I'm going to have to look that up because I shouldn't just bring up shit that I don't know the rest of the...
Yeah. We could talk about that if we ever get our life hack section, which you guys probably heard a bit of the jingle a minute ago.
No, they won't because I'm going to chop that shit
Good.
out.
Chop that fucker.
Yeah. We don't need any blemishes in this shit.
Oh, no.
We're, plenty blemished to begin with. We don't need any more.
Oh, yeah. I mean, this is only our 2nd episode.
Right.
We'll get good at this.
Yeah, and especially when we get content from you, the listener, get us the content you want to hear, and it'll give us shit to talk about.
Exactly.
It
Or
makes
just
our
fucking,
jobs easier.
Or just fucking talk some shit, you know?
We'll
If you
read-
send us
we'll
an
read it
email-
off,
Yeah, if
you
you
know?
send us an email, I will read it.
Oh, yeah.
I don't care what it says. If it doesn't, as long as it doesn't have an N-word or something.
Right? Like if you mention us on Twitter, at Smackmouth Pod, we'll read off
Yeah,
the
we'll read
mentions.
it.
Yeah, totally.
I mean, I'm not against it.
No, we'll
I
plug
actually-
you, get your followers.
Actually, for all the podcasts I listen to, I guarantee you if I were to email any of them, I would never hear anything back from them.
You don't think so?
I don't.
I mean, I know I've on the Twitter, people are direct messaging here and there, and I've had a couple of actual people reply, not just direct message spams, but
yeah.
like people saying, "Hey,
Well-
thanks for the follow. I'd like to check out your podcast. Please check mine out too."
Oh,
There's
not
this,
yeah. I did see that earlier.
Right, yeah. So I mean, not everybody's a complete dick fuck.
You know who's really good about getting back to people on Twitter and just anyone is Ron Perlman from Sons of Anarchy. Played Hellboy.
Oh yeah.
He's real good about it, man. You tweet that dude, he gets right back to you.
That's cool. You think it's really him, or do you think somebody's doing it for him?
See, that's what I think it's actually him.
Someone like look at Hugh Jackman. He just did some stupid thing on Instagram. He was ripping off Jim Carrey, which was pretty funny actually. He did the smoking.
Yeah, and then
video.
Right. Jim Carrey came back with his Wolverine impression
with spoons and fucking forks and shit out of the sink.
Fucking
it was cool.
amazing, dude. Social media, man.
It's fun, it's cool.
For everything
but I think those
that's-
people are legit.
Yeah.
They would probably respond directly from them rather than having a PR dick do it.
Yeah, it's. Did you see the Rockin' 1000 with the over 1,000 Italian Foo Fighters fans? Did you see that video?
No, I didn't.
Dude, if you want to get misty and something that'll hit you in the feels,
Oh yeah.
that is it, dude. Because it's like this one dude, Foo Fighters has never played in Italy, I guess, and so.
Oh yeah, I did see that. And
Yeah,
then
so-
they got fucking what was it?
Over 1,000 musicians
Right.
to play "Learn to Fly."
Yeah, that was insane.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
And to see what made it really cool to me is all the drummers are in sync. They're hitting cymbals and toms and everything all at one time.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's pretty beautiful. And then Dave Grohl got right back to him.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, we'll fucking be there.
I mean, that was huge, though. I mean, how could you not respond to that?
He did it in Italian, too.
Oh, no shit. I didn't see that.
Yeah, he spoke to him in Italian, so they knew what he was saying.
That's cool.
Because while you can learn the lyrics to any song in another language.
To know what you're saying is a different story.
Exactly. It's like you singing that damn Sublime song the other day in Spanish.
I know all the words he's saying, though.
Oh, well, see, I don't. You're spouting off Spanish like some crazy Spaniard.
Mucho gusto. Me llamo Bradley. That's just
for real.
Much pleasure.
I know
Nice to meet you, basically. Hey.
I know Taquito.
My name's Bradley.
Hey, so Foo Fighters.
Yeah,
you sent me this link this morning.
Yeah, something to talk about. Their Sonic Highways on HBO. It's been been nominated for an Emmy, so that's pretty awesome stuff. And when Dave Grohl was talking to somebody in an interview about it, directing the series, he said he really didn't know what he was doing. That's kind of how he fell into play with Nirvana too. He didn't know what he was doing.
Oh yeah,
he was never a drummer. And then the Foo Fighters. I mean, shit. I mean. Everything just fell together for him, and that's kind of what happens throughout his career. He's been a lucky guy, I could say that.
Dave Grohl,
but he's not an asshole either.
Exactly.
He's one of the coolest, down-to-earth people that you could come across. You know, I mean, at least I've never personally met him, but
I watched this video yesterday where all the members of Foo Fighter drove by the Westboro Baptist Church. They were, doing their little protest or whatever.
That's what I sent you the link about.
Oh, did you? Where they rickrolled all the...
oh, no, that wasn't. I saw that, yeah.
Did you see it?
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Uh-huh.
And they've, because the Westboro Baptist Church, those are like the scummiest people on the earth. When, what's-his-face, Phelps died, I blew up social media. I was like, thank God that fucker is dead.
Damn, I would never do that.
I did.
Kind of hardcore.
I'm sorry, man. When you protest freaking veterans' funerals, soldiers'
I know.
funerals.
I mean, that's fucked up. But I guess what comes around goes around. I guess one eye for an eye. But Jesus, I mean, fuck. I'm glad that cocksucker's fucking dead. Fuck that guy. Spit on his fucking grave. That fucking piece of shit. No.
Piss on his grave.
No,
dig him up and kick his skull around. Like,
Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry, dude. Like. The Smackmouth podcast, you guys.
Yeah,
I'm going to say what I feel. I'm
you
glad
feel
that
way.
dude died.
That's cool. Well, fuck. I mean, I would never say that. I mean, you can just be like, oh, whatever. That's too bad. Brush it off. He's dead. But I'm not going to fucking dance around and revel in the fact this fucker's dead. Yay, let's have a parade.
I'm sorry. If I'm ever out that way, I will piss on the grounds of the Westboro Baptist Church.
Oh, my God.
I won't even be the first person to do it.
No, I know, but
a metal band did it a while back, and it was amazing. The picture is wonderful.
Metal bands pissing on fucking church property.
Yeah.
Go figure.
It's great.
Was that their album cover?
No.
Oh.
It's just, they were like, we're out here. They took a 1,500-mile detour.
What the fuck? Get over it.
They were like, oh, we're within 1,500 miles. This is happening.
That's
but no. The Foo Fighters, Godspeed to you guys.
Yeah, for sure.
Dave Grohl, you're the man. For real.
For sure.
I mean, anybody that can break their leg and continue to play a show.
I know. That's insane, too.
So, I mean, good luck
that's
to
what
you
happens,
guys.
too, when you jump off the freaking,
Yeah. He didn't even cry, dude. I'd have been like... No, he was like, look, I've hurt myself.
I'm not going to be able to jump around anymore, but I'm going to do what I can.
Yeah.
And we're going to rock.
Yeah.
Because I'm Dave Grohl, and we rock.
Dave Grohl is a true superstar, man. You know what I mean?
Agree.
Like,
I agree. If it's one guy that I will, I admire the guy totally. He's an admirable dude.
Yeah. And this is coming from someone, I wasn't always a Foo Fighters fan. When I was younger.
I always have been.
Well, see, when I was younger, I didn't like them.
Really?
And even for, like, all the songs on the Sonic Highways, like, show, if you guys haven't watched that, if you're into, like, any kind of musical history and, like, territory-wise where, like, you can learn who came from where and what they were influenced by, Sonic Highways is beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
It's amazing.
It is. It's great. I caught a couple episodes of Sonic Highways back when I was in Virginia. I had the HBO vault with Cox on demand. It was free shit, so I was watching that, and it was very good. I mean, I can't even I can't even recall what couple of episodes I saw who they were covering.
Yeah,
but
the very first episode
it was good. Everything sounded fantastic. I mean, the crowd fucking was amazing on it. You know, I mean,
yeah. And for the people that they talk to, you guys, like, these are people I will never meet
legends.
in my life.
Yeah, he's talking to musical icons of I mean, shit, Dave Grohl musical icons.
Yeah,
you know, I mean,
he that one song that I always compared to Dio.
Yeah. It's one of their newer ones.
Yeah, that's the very first episode of Sonic Highways, and they've got old boy from Cheap Trick playing on that song.
Oh no shit.
Yeah, so yeah.
That's cool. Hey, speaking of music news, we got a little bit more to talk up. We got Slash reconciling with his old buddy Axl. You hear that? Way overdue, I guess. You know.
Oh yeah,
it's been,
no one would have ever seen that coming.
No, it's been years. They had a bad falling out. Okay, so in a summer of feuds between artists, here's something positive. Slash and Axl reportedly friendly with each other again. Slash left Guns N' Roses '96, delivered the update to their relationship in an interview with some Swedish magazine, Aftonbladet. I don't know that, but anyway, it was probably way overdue. You know, Slash is heard saying in the new clip, but it's, you know, it's very cool at this point, you know, let some of this sort of negative dispel some of that negative stuff that was going on for so long. So good for you. Yeah, good for you for being such a big man, Slash. Although he seems willing to talk about his former bandmates, he's not addressing any new queries about whether there's going to be a reunion of Guns N' Roses.
Oh, that's not going to happen.
Oh yeah, it will eventually, one day before Axl's dead. Axl's
already
got Guns N' Roses on lock. You know, he's doing shit under Guns N' Roses' name.
They're both going to have to be really broke though to do it.
Slash will never be broke.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's why I don't think it'll ever happen.
Maybe that's why Axl's reaching out, trying to be friends with him again, and knowing that, you know, my voice, I got to sing about 2 octaves lower nowadays.
Exactly.
I can't scream.
I can't jump around in it. I saw that picture of him. He's holy crap.
Fucking rode hard and put away wet, man.
Yeah, he was like Iggy Pop skinny back in the day.
Yeah.
And now he looks like me.
He looks a little
bad.
worse than you, though. I mean, he went through a transformation, that's for sure. I mean, shit. He looks rough.
Yeah,
what else we got here?
That's really bad. I think the only thing we got left is the serious one.
No,
right?
What about Straight Outta Compton, that movie with
Ice
Cube, or about Ice Cube, with Ice Cube's son playing
NWA,
himself.
yeah.
Yeah, NWA with Easy
somebody
Dre.
else's son's in that movie too. It might be Dre's.
Oh yeah,
I don't know. We're actually going to see that tonight.
Are you? Awesome. That's cool. I wish you'd already seen it so you could give us a review.
Yeah. I guess next time we do this, I'll talk about it. But I've heard good things. It's probably going to hit me right in the feels, man. I think that's an MTV movie. So all those movies will make you messed up a little bit.
So, you know, with Straight Outta Compton being the tell-all about NWA and the guys in the band or the group, it shows a lot of how Dre acted towards women.
Yeah.
Like he fucking hurt a lot of bitches, man.
Oh yeah.
He smacked a lot of bitches. He fucked a lot of bitches. He hurt a lot of bitches.
I think I'm gonna have one issue just from watching the trailers with that movie though.
What's that?
If you got a gangster rap like group, like why? It's kind of weird to me to think that some old Jewish white man's gonna help them out. You know, that's what the trailer looks like. Is they've got that one guy that sticks up for them.
Right.
So I really hope it's not that politically correct of a movie.
It's definitely not going to be, but it's going to be all about the black man getting shut down, you know, and them taking a chance and having their voice finally heard. And that's what it's all about, and about their art, you know, and not suffering anymore.
Well, they just made that Harrison Ford 42 character out of a dude in that movie. And so I really hope that that's historically accurate and not just somebody making a movie that's not going to piss everybody off.
Right. But Dre, he got a lot of freaking flack from fans, from haters, from people like, what did you do to these women? Oh, I hate you, Dr. Dre. You're a fucking womanizing prick. You're worse than Bill Cosby, blah, blah.
Fucking Dr. Dre's the richest man in hip-hop history.
Whatever. I mean, but still, he replied back, you know, he's very sorry for his behaviors. We all have to grow up. Right.
He was young back then,
right?
You know,
he still probably smack a bitch if she fucks up, but still.
Have you seen the
Who won't smack a bitch if she fucks up, man?
Have you seen the 5-minute compilation of girls getting hit back that deserved it?
No.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Is it worth watching? It's 5 minutes. Is it?
Well, that's
should we
the
make
thing.
a highlight reel and maybe post it on our YouTube?
Yeah, it would have to be a highlight reel
Gotcha.
because it like has like a lead up. Like it's got one of those old 50 movies, How to Treat Women type deals, and then it's got this thing with Tupac. Mm-hmm. And then it doesn't even show you the dude smacking the girls until like well after the halfway mark.
Really?
So, but
yeah,
I mean,
it definitely needs to be edited. That's a lot of wasted time. Just get to the fucking sweet
yeah.
spot. I want the money shot,
yeah.
man. Come
Well,
on.
I've never been in the position to hit a woman, but I can say from watching that video, like if they needed it, those would be the videos that proved.
Sure.
I mean, I've always been told don't
yeah,
let
me too.
anybody smack you around.
And you don't want to. I've always been told don't hit a woman too. And
Yeah.
I agree with it.
But if you got a woman beating your ass,
Then you got to defend yourself in
Somehow.
order. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not just gonna sit there and block the punches as she won't stop punching. I'm gonna probably
Yeah.
put you on your ass and
Yeah.
run away.
don't even have to. You can trip her.
Right.
You can do something. I mean, but
you don't have to punch her in the fucking
Yeah.
nose.
One
know?
of them is that dude, and I know you've seen the video. It's the subway video where the girl hits the guy first, and he just rears back and wow,
Down she goes.
yeah, dude, he hit her hard. And
That
then
was-
it's also got the one with
But that's
the
fucking. I don't know. He'd probably got nailed for assault.
probably,
But,
but
I mean,
it's
that
on
bitch
video.
hit him first.
It's on video.
True that, but who cares? Some judge may be like, you don't hit a woman.
Yeah, I mean that's the world we live in.
It was
dude.
self-defense. No, it wasn't because she only hit you once.
Yeah.
If she would have come at you again, then maybe.
That's the
you know.
world
I mean, yeah. But then again, it's all opinions and assholes.
Exactly.
You know,
Well, be raised in the South, man, where shit, a woman comes after you with a knife and you hit her, it's still you're going to jail.
oh yeah.
That's just the South, you know. So,
Yeah.
have you ever seen the video of the bus driver that uppercuts the woman?
No.
Oh, she come after him. Now his case, I'd stand by him punching her because
Yeah.
she came after him hardcore.
That's
Like,
funny.
so he's like, "You want to hit me like a man? I'm gonna treat you like a man."
Oh,
Beautiful, beautiful. I mean, superhero uppercut, like
Wow.
good form and everything. Man, he wrecked her shit.
That's hilarious. Oh shit. What else is funny? I guess bum fights are always funny to watch. You ever watch the bum fights?
Oh yeah, bum fights are cool. Did you see that guy get kicked off of Dr. Phil?
No.
That's a video.
I don't watch Dr. Phil. I hate Dr. Phil. If I hear about Dr. Phil, I'm like, fuck Dr. Phil. I hate Dr. Phil.
Yeah, it's on YouTube. This guy, like the guy that does the bum fights or whatever, dressed
Okay.
up like Dr. Phil and everything.
Oh, for real?
And so, you know, Dr. Phil's like, what about the bums that you're making fight for alcohol? You're feeding their addiction. And he just like brushed it all off.
That's
Well,
a good Dr. Phil.
No, he brushed Dr. Phil off to the point where Dr. Phil's like, get the fuck off the stage, dude.
What did he
Like,
do?
He was a smart ass.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, Dr.
There
Phil,
was no correcting his behavior.
Dude, Dr. Phil is friends with Oprah.
Dr. Phil's a fucking quacky douchebag.
He is,
He's a fucking not a doctor. He's
just a guy.
He's a Texan.
He's a Texan. He fucking films more than one episode a day. I mean, and every show does that. Any daytime
Oh
show
yeah,
does
because
that.
you get a block of them done.
But I don't understand how you can deal with one subject, one episode.
We should do our podcast like that. Just record 10 of them in a row. Spend 10 hours doing podcasts.
Jesus Christ, I'd be so burnt out.
I know. That would
It
be
takes a lot for
horrible.
me to think about this
One
much
day
to
I
talk about.
I know. One day I did a radiothon where I was like doing a remote. It wasn't constantly talking, but it was from location for like 12 hours. That fucking shit was horrible.
Right.
Horrible.
Yeah. I hate when GPTV and the public broadcasting and shit, they do their
Like
little
Easter
marathons.
seals and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. That's for a good purpose.
It is, but it...
It takes up from your Downton Abbey.
yeah. There's like 80 people on phones.
You can't get
behind
red
them.
green on TV, so you got to fucking sit there and watch this goddamn Easter seal special. Shit.
Yeah. I don't know.
God damn.
man.
What's his name? Jerry who? Jerry Lewis.
Yeah.
Jerry Lewis Foundation.
And all these people playing pianos and acoustic guitars who you haven't cared about in forever.
Oh,
Like,
come
here's
on.
the thing. Here's the thing. Is Neil Young still alive?
Yeah.
Okay, fuck him.
And still drunk and awesome.
No,
fucking
not
greatest
awesome.
Canadian
I-
fucking ever.
I do not like Neil Young.
Why?
I don't know, man.
Is it because of Southern Man?
Not even. I
Is
don't
it
know.
why?
You know the
Neil
the
Young
whole,
is an artist, dude.
You know the whole like Beatles Rolling Stone deal. I had this conversation last night where my girlfriend was like, "You can't compare apples to oranges because like
I agree.
Well, To me, that was the thing. Back in the day, you were a Beatles fan, you were a Rolling Stone fan. They hated each other.
Doesn't mean that their fans hated each other.
I know, but it means that I'm a sheep that way, I guess.
You are a fucking sheep, that's for sure. Be your own person, dude. I don't know.
And we were talking about like Leonard Skinner and the Allman Brothers.
What of them?
Okay, well, they're not the same band. They don't even really. I guess they really don't play the same music.
They don't. No, Allman Brothers is southern rock and psychedelic, and Leonard Skinner is straight up southern rock, country rock.
But everybody wanted to tell me that Leonard Skinner were a bunch of racists and stuff. But
they are.
How though? See, she looked it up and couldn't even tell me. Like,
I mean, listen to a couple of their songs. Like
what?
Okay, what was the retaliation from? It was Southern Man. He got pissed off.
Yeah, he said, I hope Neil Young will remember. A Southern man don't need him around anyhow.
Basically saying, we don't care what you think, you fucker. We like the way that we live, and we like our racist way of living.
I don't think that's what
Neil
I got
Young was
from
singing
it.
Ohio and, fucking all these protest type songs that were supposed to be hitting home with the hearts of the American hippie, like I want to put him in the same category as Dylan, but different. You know what I mean?
Well, I would. That's why I don't like Neil Young, because I like Bob Dylan.
You're a douchebag. God, how do you say that? How can you not like Dylan? I mean, he's like
No, I do like Dylan.
Oh, you like Dylan, so you don't like
Neil Young.
But that doesn't seem to fit to me. I think that
it does to me.
That's cool. I mean, and you're entitled to that. That's the beauty of it.
You want to hear a Bob Dylan impression?
Yeah.
Doing a podcast. No one's listening.
Oh, how does it feel to know no one's here?
My mouth to the microphone, and no one cares.
That's true, but hey, maybe one or two people have listened to this far in.
Not right now.
Oh, well, I mean, not right now. But NSA has.
Oh, NSA knows.
They're streaming us live.
They're like, these fucking guys, they're doing another podcast.
Yeah.
Talking about people beating each other up with their tits and stuff. I was listening to that podcast.
That was pretty entertaining. I listened to it too. I got to say, for the first one we ever did, the quality wasn't that great. I mean, the microphone sounded like shit, but it was decent, in my opinion, entertaining.
Yeah, it made me laugh.
Yeah.
See, I hate my own voice,
I hate your voice too, dude.
Good.
No, I'm kidding.
But it was
we got it sounded a lot better. No.
Yeah, it's one of those things. I was like, well, I'm doing a podcast. I'm gonna have to hear my own voice. I might as well get used to it.
And you do. The more you hear your headphones on your head when you're talking, you get used to yourself.
Oh yeah.
Now I hate the sound of my voice without headphones. It's
Yeah.
like sometimes I think to myself, and thoughts in my head have reverb on them.
Yeah. Well, what's the problem with my voice is I feel like in my head I sound sophisticated.
You totally don't.
And I do not. And even though like I don't smoke weed or anything, I still talk like a stoner.
I smoke weed, and I don't think I sound like a stoner very much.
I think you do sometimes.
Well, yeah, when I'm talking like this, man. But I mean, I can be totally on or off. I can be on or off.
Yeah.
Depends on,
It's funny because like I sound like a stoner.
I have years of radio experience. So
Yeah.
that shit,
I don't.
I used to do a night show, and I'd sit out there and smoke blunts with the other night show host.
Yeah.
And we'd just sit there and...
I have years of being on stage going, who's ready to rock?
That's fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've done that a couple times too.
You're telling me about projecting, like talking to people like you're on stage.
So
that's what I hear.
I hear you.
That's stadium.
I mean, like emceeing.
Yeah.
Not so much introducing your band. How are you doing tonight? Yeah! Can we have a good time?
Wonder how bad we just peaked everything.
I don't think we peaked.
I don't think we did either. That's awesome.
You might have peaked,
Oh,
but
yeah,
we didn't
I
distort.
peaked. No.
Fuck them. Blow your eardrums out, bitch. You fucking smack face.
Oh shit, dude.
What?
I'm enjoying this. This is a lot of fun.
Yeah, just chilling, having a good time, acting like we're doing something important.
So, do we want to do a 180 here?
What? Actually do something important?
Yes. We're like at an 11. You want to like bum some folks out real fast?
Sure.
With that, the last link I sent you, the serious one.
You sent me a serious link. Let's see.
I did. It's from the Washington Times.
Oh, yeah. Okay, wait. Shit, here it is. The Washington Times. It's actually thewashingtontimes.com. Police kill more white people than black people.
Yeah.
Police kill more white people than black people? You got to be bullshitting me.
Yeah, Ferguson will make you think different.
Oh, man, that's horseshit. Nah, you never hear about a white person getting shot by a cop. It's always a black guy.
Exactly. But you know what? It makes me wonder, like, okay.
What?
Choose words to where make
Fuck
sense.
it, man. We don't need
Make
to be
sense,
PC.
Brain. No, I'm not trying to be PC. I'm trying to make sense. Okay.
All right.
So it seems
That would help.
It seems to me like, I guess with everything that's happened in our nation's history and segregation and slavery or whatever.
Yeah.
I guess it would make sense that we hear more about like the black community when they get hurt as opposed to us, because they have something to prove. Maybe not to prove.
They think they do. I think they have something to prove. Realistically, everybody knows that what went down in the past was fucked up.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's nothing to prove anymore. I mean, it's all
Exactly.
just I don't know. I do know a old school black man that talks to me like I'm one of the black boys.
Oh.
And he is a member from the NAACP back in the day when Jesse Jackson came through town. And
Yeah.
I mean, he marched with MLK and he freaking marched with Jesse Jackson. And he told me Jesse Jackson was a fucking chauffeur for one of the singers here in town. I can't, was it Little Richard? Yeah, maybe it was Little Richard's
Maybe
fucking
so.
chauffeur. That's how he started
Yeah,
out.
but see, here's the difference, man. You have activists, and then you have like the race baiters. When you're looking at Al Sharpton, Jesse Jackson now, those are the race baiters.
Oh, yeah.
But MLK, man, for all the glory that he was, he never did that.
No, but he had people in his corner that did do it, like Jesse Jackson.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
Then you look at like Malcolm X, who was like basically, no, fuck all these white people, let's kill them.
yeah, right.
You know,
right?
So I mean, I don't understand, but it is weird, like what our media does to us, like, and we're probably gonna talk about this
Because,
a whole
dude,
lot.
yeah.
But it's like,
Okay, so basically, here's the scoop. There was a study done that basically shows that white people are killed by police more than black people. And here's how it goes. Toni Morrison says she wants to see an officer shoot an unarmed white teenager in the back before agreeing that the conversation about race is over, but she almost certainly already has received her wish. An analysis released last week shows that more white people died at the hands of law enforcement than those of any other race in the past 2 years, even as the Justice Department, social justice groups, and media coverage focus on black victims of police force only. They're not showing white, deaths or even Mexican deaths or Chinese deaths. So the story goes on to say, it's a conversation, I want to see a cop shoot, blah, blah, blah. Okay, I already had that part. Her comments reflect a widespread view that blacks are routinely targeted by law enforcement while whites shot by police are rarity. Outrages have surged in recent weeks over the high-profile deaths of black men at the hands of police, notably 50-year-old Walter Scott of South Carolina, who was shot in the back and killed April 4th. Okay, so there was one since then, too. I know that.
yeah.
But the officer who shot him was charged with murder. Remember him? The guy who actually got charged with
Yes,
murder? That was
yes.
cool. That was good. I mean, justice was served there. I feel that if you're fucking killing people, then, hey, you deserve to be charged with murder.
Oh yeah, any normal person would.
Right. I
You
mean,
know?
fuck a police officer. Whatever.
Yeah.
So, well, shit, we're sitting here running at time, Eli. We are.
Yeah.
So what do you want to do? I mean, shit, should we talk about somebody funny here? We got a stupid criminal?
Oh yeah, let's do this stupid criminal.
All right, hold on. Let's find the appropriate beds. All right.
There it is.
We're ready to talk about dumb fuckers doing dumb fucking shit?
We're going to do this, and as always, these are probably going to come from Florida. In this case, we're talking about... Actually, it doesn't say.
I bet it was Orlando or Miami.
Actually,
A
it's
lot of
Panama.
shit.
It's Panama City.
It is in Florida. Ha!
Yeah. All right, so we got a Florida panhandle woman is accused of making up a lie about being kidnapped so she wouldn't have to return to her job as a night shift nursing assistant.
Wow.
In a news release...
Wait, kidnapped? She fucking called her boss or something and said, hey, I'm kidnapped. I can't go to work.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's like the worst thing you could do because kidnapping is
A felony.
Oh, it's very... I think it's probably worse than a felony at this point.
What do you get? You get life for kidnapping charges, don't you?
Immediately.
Yeah.
There's no, like, pay your toll,
But she faked
get
it.
out of jail. Yeah, she faked it.
So it would be fraud.
Yes. So in a news release, the Panama City Police Department said its officers and other agencies spent several hours Monday morning looking for 43-year-old Beverly F. Brooks. So to you, Beverly, damn it, I cannot have a good one.
A burp? Oh, shit. Let me get a burp going here. See if we can do this again. Oh, man.
Yeah.
I got air trapped there. That was about a 3 on the Richter scale.
That burp I did tasted like Fruity Pebbles.
Oh, man, I'm jealous.
But anyways, for you, Beverly F. Brooks, you can suck it. Because we all have to go to our jobs, and I'm not going to make up that. What happens when you actually get kidnapped?
No, that's like the boy who cried wolf shit.
Exactly.
I'm kidnapped. Yeah, we heard that one before, Beverly.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Beverly.
That's like the guy that comes to work every
liar.
week. Oh, my grandmama died. Well, how many fucking grandmamas do you have?
Well, there's Grandma Katie, Grandma Ralph, Grandma Purple, Grandma Drew.
Yeah. Great-grandma, great-great-great-grandma.
Those were all men's names. So.
Yeah, except for Purple.
And Katie. What the hell?
But anyways, you guys, that's going to be another episode. That was episode 2 of Smackmouth Podcast.
Putting a wrap on it. Let's shoot them with some links. Hit us on Twitter. Twitter.com/SmackmouthPod.
That's Facebook.com/Smackmouth.
Hit us on Gmail with your email requests. What do you want to talk about? Smackmouthpod@gmail.com. Get that right.
And if you want to be on the show, just hit us up and we'll work something out. We got Skype. We haven't used it yet.
Yeah, it'll be fun to give that a whirl. Everything goes. You hear everything on your end that we talk about, and we can pipeline the music and video feeds, anything right through to Skype. So
we'll make this happen.
Hey, subscribe on YouTube too. Search for Smackmouth Podcast.
Subscribe, like, comment.
Follow.
Check out all of our links for everything that we've talked about today. That will be down in the comments section.
Because if you don't, we'll come to you in your dreams and...
We'll touch your butt.
That'll work.
Sexy like.
All right, cool. I like sexy butts.
Yeah, man. It's good talking to you, Mickey. We're going to do this next week.
Yeah, we'll talk to you again. I'm Mickey Mouth.
I'm Eli, the podcast guy.